and screwed. You officially been chopped and screwed. Chop, 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 chop and screwed. I'm looking real chopped and screwed. Hoods up for Trayvon Martin. Yeah! Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's me, Big Shan Blease, and I'm back with another video on Ride the Maverick. I was supposed to get y'all a new video, 2 new videos actually, but you know I had a problem uploading. You know that Wi-Fi was pissing me off, so it didn't work. I ain't feeling that. Anyway, so what I want to talk about today is Basketball Wives. Before I get into Basketball Wives, let's talk about the finale of Real Housewives of Atlanta. It was kind of boring, but towards the end, you know, I was so over Nene's ass. You know, that bitch was fucking complaining and hate about every fucking thing. Oh, I don't want to go to Candy's party with Ding Dings and Dickland and all that kind of shit. Bitch, it wasn't even that fucking type of party. Like, it was tastefully done. Yeah, there were men there, but they were like trained masseuses. They wasn't walking around in G-strings, thongs, and or speedos. They had pants on, whatever the case might be, and they was going around massaging the cadence from the women. It wasn't there wasn't really nothing sexual or overtly sexual about that. Another thing is, like, that bitch, I think Nene, her problem is if it ain't all about her, she got something negative to say and she not here for it. But I feel like, bitch, you don't come to somebody's fucking event and don't speak to them. That was very rude. Just go sit in the corner and go hate. And then on top of that, bitch, if you don't want to be there, you don't have to be there. And on top of that, your thing is, Cynthia, she pissed me off, her and Marlo, because it's like, bitch, if y'all don't want to go, you ain't got to go with Nene. So what if she's your ride? Get another, somebody else to take you on a ride, or go call a goddamn taxi. But for you just be, see, that's what people say, like, Nene has control over them, because, like, in that instance, she had control over their ass. Like, bitch, I gotta go. Anyway, another thing about Nene, like, she was, like, dissing, oh, a bunch of people from Twitter are gonna be here, and, you know, I'm just not a club person. Yeah, bitch, a bunch of people follow you on Twitter. If a lot of your Twitter followers was there, bitch, that rude ass shit would have pissed them off, and your ass would have been unfollowed. I don't unfollow your ass, but I'm proud of Candy, and I congratulate her on the success of her launch and all of that. You know, she's crossed over into the adult sex toy line, and you know, she's doing her big thing. You know, I love Candy. You know, she's doing the big thing that she got going on. The big thing. You know, she got big things going on. I mean, she crossed over to she wrote a hit song. I believe it's a hit song for Jody Messina, who's a country singer. Now she wants to do rock. I don't know if Candy could do rock. I never really heard like a man bashing rock song, but I'm sure if she does make one, it'd be hot. Get somebody like Avril Lavigne and Kelly Clarkson, that shit'd be #1, and Candy would do her fucking thing. But with that being said, back to the party. You know, I thought the party was dope. The episode was really kind of boring. Like, I wonder who Kim got the money to buy that Porsche for Kroy from. Was that her money? Was that Kroy's money? Or was that Big Papa's money? And how much money did Big Papa get her ass? I mean, he must have gave that bitch millions. That's pretty much it. I mean, the episode was pretty simple, but Basketball Wives. So, you know, premiere today. It continued on with the fight between Evelyn and Kenya, and this is my thing. Evelyn, I understand you, man. I understand you want to kill this bitch, but you have to take in consideration that you're not trying to hurt nobody else in the crosshairs, because, bitch, had a plate or a bottle hit my motherfucking head, I would have punched you in your motherfucking head. You would have called toot to your dome, because I don't play that shit. Because I understand you, man, but please have some regard for my safety as well. I shouldn't have to be ducking and dodging your motherfucking projectiles. That's some bullshit. And with that being said, Kenya's ass was so goddamn calm. You know, she just walked out of there like a lady. I mean, a crazy lady, but she did walk out of there as a lady. You know, she wasn't pressed. And then they got to Susie. You know, this bitch want to be couples therapy, friendship therapy, whatever the case might be. And I was very surprised to see how well it turned out between Jen and Royce. I think the reason why it turned sour last season because Evelyn was there. Now that there's no Evelyn or any other outside interference, it really had things go swimmingly and smoothly, and they really did talk it out. But I was just so shocked. And I love how Royce just came out the gate like, your shit was mean as hell. She just came out like, fuck what Susie was talking about. Like, Jennifer, your shit was mean as hell. They apologized and they became cool. And I'm like, I'm just so glad to see that now, because, like, really, it was kind of stupid. I feel like Jennifer did leak her pictures. I mean, she took them on the camera phone. So either way, she either leaked her pictures, sent them pictures to somebody, and they leaked them, or her phone was hacked. But she never said her phone was hacked, so therefore I'm believing that she leaked her goddamn pictures. And the whole Eric situation is like, bitch, you know, she tried to come to you and tell you what was going on, but like, you wasn't trying to hear it, and it really wasn't a big deal. Like, he trying to put some money in her pocket. if you gave that much a fuck about it, then you should have reached out to Royce and told her not to even be involved with him. Should said like he's slimy or something. If that was the case, you was that goddamn sensitive. But with that being said, fast forward, I'm not here for all these one-on-one convos these girls be having, because first of all, they go on too fucking long. I'm like, okay, next scene, bitch. Please, can we get to the next scene? That whole scene with Evelyn and her assistant Naya. And what the fuck does Evelyn need a goddamn assistant for? What the fuck she be doing? And they conversation was boring, like her about my wedding and I don't know what I'm gonna do and all of this and I'm so late and all that. Bitch, y'all ain't fucking getting married. I'm believing that's a fake ass marriage and VH1's just trying to make some money off y'all dumb ass, trying to give y'all a little spin-off series and all of that. I just feel like if you really wanted to get married, you would be on top of that shit. Ain't no really good excuse for that. You don't want to get married, Evelyn. You just want the dick and you want the coins. But with that being said, I wasn't here for them solo conversations. They're fucking boring. Moving on to Kenya wanting to have this screening for her video. Now, Kenya can sing. She can hold a good tune. The video wasn't all that bad like everybody said, all in all. But she can't dance. She's stiff as shit. Like, I'm stiff. When y'all should have seen me at prom, I was stiff as a goddamn board. She was stiff. I mean, like, her ass shouldn't even been danced. She should have been, like, sitting down somewhere looking sexy. And when they said, like, the dancing was sloppy, I don't know. Royce is a dancer. Keisha is a dancer, so I assume they know what the fuck they talking about. They said the dancing was sloppy. She could have had some more men, but then they said, I forgot something else that they said, but I'm looking, I'm like, okay, what they were saying, that like it was constructive, but it wasn't all the way negative. But as I'm looking down the line, okay, we got Shauna, Tammy's cousin, then we got Tammy, then we got Susie, then we got Keisha, then we got Royce. Let's rewind on back to Keisha. Why the fuck is Keisha there? I mean, like, why would you invite her to your screening? Like, you hate this bitch. Like, you was getting ready to whoop her ass. I mean, like, you did take a kid in the heels off to whoop her ass, bitch, or was you just fronting? And with that being said, I'm like, why is she there? And Keisha, why would you want to be there? Didn't you say that you was done with her? Keisha, I love you, but, like, I didn't love you on tonight's episode. So, they pretty much was dogging Keisha, like... Tammy was like, Susie, bitch, don't nobody give a fuck about Kenya being 40. And Kenya just sitting there. She just sat there like a stupid bitch. And her weed. I tried so hard to get into Kenya, I really did, but she made it hard for me. Next voice. Anyway, so the ending of the episode was pretty much a conversation between Tammy and her mother. She was crying and complaining about, she really didn't have a touchy-feely type of relationship with her mother. But I feel like, yeah, that can kind of mold you and have you feel some type of way only if you let it. Like, you should have been able to look at that and be like, okay, I didn't have that with my mother, so I definitely don't want to have this with my kids, so I'm going to make sure I do everything in my power to make sure I don't have this with my kids. For you to have, like, this realization, like, so late when your daughters are, like, in their mid-teens, like, tell me, get it the fucking get, because, like, you ain't got a lot of time left. But it's better late than never, I suppose, and I'm glad that she decided to clean up her act in reference to her relationship with her kids. But it was, the next episode, I hope is good. Because this episode was good too. Like, I just getting better and better. Like, before I said these episodes would give me like 3 out of 5, now they're giving me 4 and 4.5 out of 5. And I knew that they was going to Tahiti because, Tammy had did a blog about Jennifer talking about some, she lied in her face about something, and she said that she was a victim of editing, bad editing, and she was like, oh, I can't wait to see what type of victim I am in editing when we in Tahiti. So I'm kind of wondering what's going on in Tahiti. Anyway, hoods up for Trayvon Martin. It's been 43 days since he was murdered by that fat fucking bitch, George Zimmerman. And people seem like to forget about it. You cannot forget about it. Now on top of that, when you got these racists saying shit like long live Zimmerman, you got like these signs, Trayvon nigger. And for all you racists out there, I hope if you watch this video, if you get anything out of this video, take the black and white issue out of it and take it as a parent's perspective. What if that was your child who was killed? What if that was your child with a goddamn trench coat on and 90-degree weather, camo pants, walking from the 7-Eleven going to your fiance's house, and somebody just like George Zimmerman, not black, he's white or Latino, what the case might be, I'm just gonna say white on white crime. What if he just picked your son out to be suspicious and killed your son? How would you feel then? But I'm pretty sure like y'all feel y'all children are like superior to black children, so you probably wouldn't get the analogy. But just take it and look at it like that way. Anyway, Peace, love, and joy, and happiness. Rest in peace to Trayvon Martin. Burn in hell, George Zimmerman. We cannot forget to we gotta fight the good fight. We cannot let this go unheard. We cannot take this sitting down. That's why I have my hoodie on in this video, and I'm gonna keep having my hoodie on in this video and videos until there's justice for Trayvon Martin. So peace, love, Japanese. Peace, love, joy, happiness. Thank you for watching this video. I want to say thank you to all my 44 subscribers. You know, I'm almost there to 50. Comment, subscribe, like the channel, like the video. Follow me on Twitter at VicShanPolice. Y'all have just wrote the Maverick. Peace.